This is Adam Beanstock. I'd just like to talk about playing Irish music in a way. We've got with the Sligo Maid and the Jack Rowe reel. It's just going. So that was the Sligo Maid and the Jack Rowe reel. Now, the last words I actually had with Kevin Burke, believe it or not, I had tutorials with him, was that when you're playing these up to speed, doing a lot of session work and with other musicians as well, you don't actually know what you're actually playing. You almost have to self-analyse yourself in order to teach what you're actually doing. As you know, I've tried and tackle Bach, sonatas and partitas, the solo ones, which I love classical music, and I love the challenge of doing it, and I know I can't play them very well, but I'll try to make sure I improve. But at least with that, you have got the guide to aspire to play what's written and to have your interpretation on it. But with Irish music, the guide is not there, because Irish music is never really written down, because passed on from generation to generation. You've got the basic. People pick up the tunes, the basic tunes, but it's all done by ear, and I think what people that are not used to playing Irish music, that are classical musicians, probably have problems in actually doing something they probably don't do in classical music, that is accenting in the middle of a slur section of a bowing. So you put an awful lot of notes in the bow there, but you still got to put the accents there. And of course, depending which part of the bow that you're comfortable playing in, and it's probably best to come near the frog end, especially if you've got a baroque bow like I have, because you get more volume there, and also as Irish music is an up bow culture, you start with an up bow, so it's sort of, then everything. It doesn't matter if it's an anacrusis upbeat or a first beat of the bar. It still starts with an up bow, because it's an up bow culture. You At the time you hear the Irish music, it's up bow from the tip of the up bow. That is woo, like that. And yeah, I'm no good at tutorials, but you know, I'm only passing on my experience, and I know I've been told off by Facebook violinists about my tutorials that appear to not know what I'm talking about, but I am sort of taking it all in from experience, trying to pass on this difference between being a classical musician and wanting to learn Irish music, and which is very enjoyable, very sociable thing to have, to go to sessions and to interact with other musicians a lot better at all different levels. Because I think you know, with classical music you're expected to be at a standard before you could get anywhere, you know, before you get a job in an orchestra. So it's there's that stigma is taken away. It's just purely for the enjoyment of playing, and your actual playing and technique will improve if you play Irish music. And I'm very, you know, it doesn't matter if you want to play any other genre. Once you've learned Irish music, it will improve your ability to play, you know, the violin in a more relaxed way, and not be stressed out about difficult passages. But I'm trying it. I'm trying Bach, and am I still getting caught out with that? But in time, you never know. If you want to play Bach, you may very well play. So I'll sign off for now.